Retire incredibly rich and healthy. Start now. In this video, you'll learn how to start planning for a good retirement. So if you're 20 or 30 years old, you probably think you're too young to worry about retirement right now, but nothing could be further from the truth. Let me tell you something, right now, you're at that ideal moment when you have time and energy on your side. One of the best decisions you can make is to start thinking about retirement and planning for it. You see, most people spend more time planning their vacations than their retirement. Perhaps this is because the process seems difficult, but retirement planning isn't actually that hard. And even if your vision of retirement may change over time, no matter where you end up, the beginning of your retirement planning should be to assess how well your current financial situation can fund your desired lifestyle. If you find the video you watch useful, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and support us with a donation. Your help is precious to us and will allow us to continue producing quality content for you. You can do it here below, through the appropriate buttons, subscribe, and thanks. If you don't understand your financial situation, knowing what plans you can make for retirement will be difficult. You probably know how much money you've saved for retirement, but you might not know if it will be enough to allow you to live comfortably once you're retired. So one of the first things you need to do is evaluate your monthly expenses. According to most retirement planners, you'll need 8 times your salary for a 25-year retirement. For example, if you earn $80,000 a year when you retire at 67, you'll need at least $640,000 in total savings. Another way to consider how much you'll need to have saved is to assume you'll need 70 to 80% of your income for retirement. So if you were earning $100,000 a year, you'd need $770,000 to $800,000 a year to live comfortably in retirement. 2. Evaluate your assets. Reorganizing your assets like property and investments is common as you approach retirement. While evaluating your current investments, ask yourself if there's anything I could do differently that could bring a better return. You might also need to look for other investment options to help you reach your income goals. Here are some key points to remember when you're looking for a retirement investment. Make sure to rebalance your portfolio often. Investments can underperform over time, so check often how they're doing and evaluate your portfolio annually. Check if fees have similar returns on investments with lower or no fees. A good idea is to talk to a financial advisor and find out what investment strategy they recommend for when you retire and what you should expect from your investments during retirement. If you're interested, I've partnered with moneypickle.com to offer you a free consultation with a real human, so use my link in the description, book a time when you're free, and ask all the questions you have. 3. Start creating free hours in your week. Time might be the most important factor preventing you from having a secure retirement. Try visualizing your time every week to identify how many hours you can dedicate to extra work to generate more income or simply plan your retirement. Here are some key points to consider when determining available free time. Determine if your time commitments are fixed or flexible. Be realistic about timings. Consider travel time and other potential scheduling conflicts. Establish a routine for consistent and predictable scheduling. Group your activities together to save time. For example, pick up dry cleaning when you go to the grocery store. Download a mobile time management app to keep you on track. Ask yourself how many additional hours you can find each week to supplement your current retirement funds or plans. 4. After creating free time, you need to get creative with profitable hobbies. Now that you know how much time you have to dedicate to earning additional retirement income, how should you go about earning it? Many job opportunities are both part-time and fun. Here are some examples of profitable hobbies to help you boost your income. 1. Boat tour guide. People love being on the water, and eco tours are popular now. If you have a boat, consider offering boat tours. You could offer a romantic sunset cruise with wine and cheese and charge over $75 per person. 2. Crafters. This category has so many options, only your imagination will limit you. Sewing, pottery, art, and knitting are just a few. You could teach classes at your local community center or online and sell your crafts at fairs and online on websites like Etsy. 3. Fishing guides. People love knowing where the best fishing spots are when they're on vacation, and they often look for someone to show them. Most people hire a fly fishing guide when traveling for up to $300 for a couple of hours. As a guide, you'll earn extra money and have someone else pay for your fishing habit. 4. Personal assistant. Whether it's going grocery shopping or taking people to the airport, personal assistant work can earn you extra money. You can join many app-based services to become a driver like Uber or Lyft, or perform short-term tasks and services like Shipt or TaskRabbit. You could post ads in Facebook groups where people are looking for local help advice. 5. Sports coach. Golf, tennis, swimming, baseball, and pickleball are common sports where people look to get an extra edge. You could offer private lessons or find a part-time job at a club where you might also get a reduced rate for your free time. 6. Tourist guide. Websites like Tours by Locals allow you to offer your services as a tour guide, with many earning an average of $50 per hour. If you're passionate about the area you live in and enjoy telling people the details about your city, this job is great, especially if you live in an area with a decent number of tourists. When you retire, become creative and open-minded. You'll have more time than you might expect, offering the opportunity to start a side business that can generate additional income. This extra money should then be invested. As retirement approaches, it's crucial to view your finances from a new perspective. You might think there are no extra funds in your budget, but reorganizing some activities can uncover opportunities to increase your income, opportunities that might not have been apparent in your earlier years. Here are some steps to consider. Open a traditional individual retirement account. Contribute the maximum amount if your employer offers a retirement plan. If you have a year's worth of personal savings set aside for emergencies, invest excess savings in opportunities that yield higher interest rates. Another strategy to increase your savings is to review your spending habits. Reducing your regular expenses can allow you to direct more funds to your individual retirement account. Below is a table that outlines some budget ideas and actions to manage each expense effectively. Regularly reviewing and modifying your budget is advisable regardless of your current financial situation. If increasing retirement savings is a goal, the time to start is now. Social Security payments can vary greatly depending on the age at which you retire. Even though it's possible to retire at 62 and start collecting Social Security, postponing until 65, 66, or even 67 can significantly increase salary payments. This decision is personal and depends on individual circumstances. Consider these questions to help you decide when to start receiving benefits. What are your cash needs? Do you have enough from sources like investments and passive income to cover monthly expenses until you decide to claim your benefits? If you're experiencing financial difficulties and don't anticipate additional income flow during retirement, it might make sense to claim benefits early. How long do you think you'll be retired? Are you in good health and expect to live beyond the average life expectancy? If your health is an issue, claiming benefits early might be more advantageous. Do you plan to work part-time during retirement? If not, claiming benefits early might be necessary to support your lifestyle. Traveling for a healthy lifestyle might be a significant item on your retirement wish list, and understandably, retirement offers you the time to visit family, reconnect with old friends, and explore new places at a relaxed pace. Knowing your annual retirement budget allows you to determine your annual disposable income, which is the money you'll have available for travel and leisure after covering basic living expenses. For example, if you earn $50,000 a year and your basic expenses amount to $35,000, you're left with $15,000 for leisure and other activities. You can decide how much of this figure to allocate to travel. Start by listing the destinations you wish to visit. Estimate the cost of each trip considering daily expenses like transportation, excursions, admission tickets, and the travel season, all factors that can influence the overall cost. A trip to New York City during Christmas holidays, for example, might be more expensive than one in January. Also, account for unforeseen travel needs and retirement events like attending weddings, graduations, or other family events. Consider accommodation options. Can you stay with family, or is a hotel necessary? Will you need to bring gifts or buy specific clothes for occasions? Answering these questions helps in comprehensive trip planning. What was your experience with the topic covered in this video? Tell us about it in the comments, we are curious to know. And if you have any doubts or questions, don't hold back. Leave a comment, even just a simple like would be perfect, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel to stay informed about upcoming releases.